welcome back. I'm SupremeBaldman, and today this is important for Conquerors Blade and the future of the game. So I wanted to talk about this. This is the survey that they just released. I think it's super important that as players we fill this out because it's going to affect what we play in the future. Crazy enough, I just started filming this, and Nobunaga has already uploaded a video about this. So he is on it. I'm going to post a link to his video and the details. That way you can kind of see our differing opinions and what we want to see in the game. I think at this point, Nobunaga is going to beat me to everything. So I feel terrible about making videos like this. But I think it's important because it is a survey and we have different opinions. And I really care about what we see in the future of this game. So if we take a look, the survey questionnaire. All right, so it's asking us about themes that we want to see in Conquerors Blade. And so it looks like the first theme that they're offering us is... Actually, tell you what, let me move this over so it's a little better for me. Go over this. Oh, it's too big. There we go. Okay. This should be perfect for you all right here. All right, yeah, so we see the England and the 100 Years' War. I don't know. So you'll see me mark this as 1 star. I feel like we have a good enough English background right now. I feel like this is going to be your standard medieval armored units, stuff like that. So I kind of put 1 star here. I'm not really that interested in it. If we go down the next one, I put 5 stars because Aztec civilization of Mexico. You know how cool that would be? That would be awesome. I'm not sure if I've spoken about it or anything, but I travel quite a bit. Me and a buddy have gone to Mexico quite a few times and seen Chichen Itza and loved every bit of it. And the history there is amazing. And I feel like this could be a really cool themed season. Like, how awesome would this be? You get people coming up with like sawtooth blades and jaguar pelts and all that. That'd be sick. So I put this at 5 stars. I think that'd be really cool. So let's see. And then the next one, they said Japanese Kamakura period. At this point, I put 2 stars. Listen, I love Japanese history, but I'm trying to think of this objectively. So I put it at 2 stars. Because we already have some pretty decent Japanese units. And we've already done a Japanese season. So I'll put it at 2 stars. The Kamakura period is really cool, especially if you know anything about that history. But I do think it's important to kind of diversify the game. And try to look forward to new stuff. Next was the Roman Republic and Julius Caesar. So I'm not sure how they would do this one. I think it'd be really cool to see Roman units, like the people with the scutum shields and I forget what that armor called, but it's like the segmentata, the legant segmentata or something like that. I feel like that would be pretty cool to see as units like that. I don't know what 3 units they would do. But I feel like there's a ton of potential there. So that'd be super sick. And it's old, right? So seeing stuff like that come in would be super cool. I put it at 4 stars. Not at 5 because, like I said, I think the Mexico one would be really cool. Next up, we have the Italian states and the Renaissance. I don't know. This, and I may just be totally out of pocket here, but I kind of feel like this in lines with like the Condottieri Guard, the Falconetti Gunners, that style, maybe even like the Pavese crossbowmen, that type of stuff. And like I said, I'm not looking to redo stuff that we've already had. So I put it at 3 stars. Next, we have the First Crusade. I feel like this one could be super cool. Yes, it's going to be just armored people fighting each other. But I don't know. I really like the idea of it. I feel like they could find something really cool to do with it that would make it a little bit more unique. So I don't know. Like I said, I put it as this. I could be completely wrong, but like I said, it's a survey and it's important to put our opinions forward. All right. Next up, we have the Holy Roman Empire. This would be sick. I think this is a really cool part of history that a lot of people refer to. So, and don't mind if you hear my cat in the background. She is a mess lately. She's going through heat, so she's super vocal. But yeah, so this Holy Roman Empire theme, I feel like could be awesome. Get a lot of the Maltese crosses and stuff like that going in. I don't know. I'm a big fan of that time period. I base a lot of like the armor and stuff that I wear in real life off of this time period. So, all right, let's move down. All right, so then we get into like the questions. Like it asks us specifically which ones we'd like to see. So I kind of commented. I said I'd love most of these options, but the Aztec and Holy Roman Empire could be amazing, which I think is true, and I would love to see. Then it asked me about specific units. This is kind of where I knew the 100-Year War theme was going. So it says British Royal Longbowmen. I mean, do we not already have the English Longbowmen? That's kind of why I'm not into the idea of it. But then they say Aztec warriors, jaguar pelts, earning promotion by capturing enemies. I don't know how they would do that, but that sounds awesome. I mean, come on. So I put that at 5 stars. Next, we have the Kamakura Samurai. They're going to be wearing that heavy Oyoroi armor, wielding great Tachi swords. Oh, can I show weapons on this platform? I'll tell you what. So I have a Tachi. If you guys want to see it, let me know down in the comments, and I'll make a video with it. I think I'm allowed to have it, but I'm not sure how they are with weapons on this platform yet, because I'm fairly new. So yeah, if you want to see it, I'll show you. I've got a couple with me. All right. Yeah, so I'll put it at 3 stars. Next, we have the Roman Centurion, backbone of the Legion, soldier promotion system. This one sounds super cool. Roman Centurion, backbone of the Legion, a soldier promotion system. That's amazing. All of that sounds cool. So I'll put it at 5 stars, obviously. And then Milanese armored infantry, heavy armor protection, well equipped. I like heavy infantry. So whether this was going to be whatever era they want to put this from, yeah, as soon as I saw armored infantry, heavy armor protection, sold, done, 5 stars. Keywords for the next one was Royal Marines, elite armor, and advanced firearms. It's a little terrifying thinking of a heavy armored musket unit, but it's also really cool. So I put it at 4 stars, not quite at 5, just because, muskets are already really damaging. And if you made them tanky too, it would definitely be in the meta. Like there'd be no option. But yeah, so I put it at 4 stars. Next, we have the Italian heavy crossbow cavalry. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. Anybody know why I'm saying that? Anybody know why I'm saying that? Because it's cavalry. Exactly. Enough said. Moving on. Yeah, so next we have civilian crusaders. Religious zeal. Well-armed. Skilled cavalry use. Skilled cavalry use? Boop. Absolutely not. No chance. You're not going to sell me on it. Anyways. Holy Roman Empire troops. Frederick I. The Crusades. Large-scale forces. That sounds cool, and it sounds like, honestly, they would give you, like, a big unit. Kind of like how they're moving the Imperial Spear Guard and stalwarts and spear sergeants to that larger 40-man unit, like the phalanx, stuff like that. That sounds freaking cool. And imagine everybody with a scutum shield posted up, kind of like the Secutores or like the Marmalones posted up like that. That'd be awesome. And then, obviously, The second word in keywords, cavalry. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. You can't convince me. It's not happening. 1 star every time. I wish I could put 0 stars, but that's not an option. Anyways. So yeah, it asked me what I think would be the most interesting. So I put the Crusaders, the Aztec Warriors, and Roman Centurions sound amazing. I love the idea of promotion-based tactics. I mean, who doesn't? That's such a cool idea. I don't know how it would work, because sadly, if it's like an in-game, like you guys are fighting and they're promoting, man, if your unit gets wiped quick, or maybe you lose over half, the guys aren't going to promote in the mid-game. So, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Hopefully it's done well. And then we get down to like collaboration type stuff. So it says, how suitable do you think Conqueror's Blade would be with films and TV shows? I said extremely suitable. Like, why wouldn't it be? Lord of the Rings? Duh. Cleopatra? Duh. And then I put Game of Thrones down here. I don't think Saving Private Ryan has any place. I don't think Pearl Harbor has any place. I also don't think Forged in Fire is iffy, right? Because it's just a weapon making show. So whatever. Next, it said how it would be with anime content. If you didn't know, I'm a weeb. I am covered in anime tattoos. I've got 2 sleeves of different anime tattoos all over my body. Like I'm covered. I'm a weeb. Because of course anime content sounds awesome. Duh. Alright, anyways. Which of the following anime/2D series do you think would best salute collaboration? I said Berserk. Because if I'm going to have trauma, everyone should have trauma. Anyways. Fate. Because it's cool. And it does all the time period stuff. So I think they could relate that back to the game pretty easy. Demon Slayer. If you don't like Demon Slayer, you should just go ahead and just move on. Just get out of here. I don't want to see your stinking face. Leave a dislike. I hate you. No, I'm just playing. Everybody's got their own opinion. I like Demon Slayer though, and I think it'd be cool. I couldn't really think of anything off the top of my head to rip out of here and put on the other section, so I chose Demon Slayer. And then it asked about other game IPs. I said extremely suitable. Don't pick Minecraft. Don't be dumb. Like, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. I picked Mountain Blade. I've never played it, but it has historical relations, so I said, why not? Age of Empires. Same reason I chose Mountain Blade. For Honor. I love For Honor. I think that'd be great. And someone commented that my character looked like Holden Cross when I wear the German season attire. So that's cool. And then the Elder Scrolls. Big Elder Scrolls fan. So, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Then I asked about VTubers. Yeah, I don't care. I don't. What does that even mean? Isn't that just the people that don't show their face and they just have like the fake image of themselves? What does that have to relate to anything? So I put neutral because I'm not going to shut down someone else's dreams if they absolutely love VTubers. And it says, how suitable for food and beverage brands? Yeah, I don't care. It doesn't affect me either way. If I see a Bud Light ad on my screen, though, in the middle of a siege, I'm going to lose my mind. And that goes for any brand. I just said Bud Light because it was the first thing that came to my mind. I better not get no Prime energy pop across my screen. Like, Prime, kill of the day. Like, yeah, no, I'm out on that. How suitable do you think Conqueror's Blade is with public facilities? When it said that, I didn't understand it completely. And then I was like, oh, it's going to mean like, oh, history museums, castle sites, landmarks, city medieval festivals. Yeah, sold. Done. Mission accomplished. Make it happen. I'm in. I'll show up in full armor. Let's do it. How suitable do you think Conqueror's Blade collaboration would be with sports? I don't watch sports. I don't watch them. What are we doing? Maybe soccer? I watch soccer sometimes. If I'm at a restaurant and it's on TV, That's about it. How suitable do you think Conquerors Blade's collaboration would be with charity or public welfare? I said neutral. I don't know what they mean. Like, yeah, sure, donate to charity. If an IP partnership is achieved, which types of crossover contents we most likely experience in the game? Yeah, that's obvious. Hero skins, duh. Unit skins, duh. Weapon skins, yeah, whatever. I could care less about weapon skins. I'm gonna beat you up with my weapon either way. It uphill's not. Unique maps. This is what everybody wants. This is what everybody wants. Nobody likes playing the same 5 maps all the time. Give me unique maps. Give me awesome maps that we can play on, and give me a huge diversity. Make it to where only certain units can be used on certain maps, you know? Not like actually restrict units, but like what's viable on a certain map, right? That type of thing. Yeah, give me unique maps. Music, don't care. Special event gameplay, sure. I'm not going to choose over those 3, though. I'm a cosmetic king. I love skins. I love maps. Make it happen. And then it says, regarding the popular units in Conquerors Blade League, frequently banned, such as the Zycalian Militia, Spartan Chosen, Dagger Axe Lancers, and the Huarong. I just started watching the Conquerors Blade League, so I'm new to watching it. Oh, my cat just stabbed my foot. She's down here going crazy on my feet. Ow. Yeah, so I said completely acceptable. You know what? That's part of the game, right? Having adjustments made to units. I feel like there's a problem when it's almost a requirement to have a certain unit in a game every time. Have you won a game without Spartans recently in ranked? Have you? Think about it. It's required. If you get to the last point and there's no Spartans on your team, you're probably not going to win. Let's see. Regarding the popular units in CBL that are frequently banned. Okay, so yeah, so same thing. How'd you feel about leadership cost adjustments? I don't know. I don't think leadership's the problem. I don't think leadership's the problem here. To me, it's more of a stat line. I don't know, because you adjust the leadership by 5 points, and now all of a sudden you can't bring an entire warband, right? So I said somewhat acceptable. You know, some changes do have to be made, but I don't know. That seems crazy to me to adjust. I don't want the leadership to be adjusted all the time. I feel like that could be a toxic way to go about things. Yeah, and then you know me, additional thoughts and suggestions. Yeah. Cavalry in general is just way too strong. You have to play anti-cav every point. At every point. It's crazy. And I hate it. I said that it removes a lot of small unit infantry tactics fun from the game. And I think it does. I wish I had it filmed, and it may be in one of my videos moving forward, but one Dagger Axe Lancer ran into my stalwarts that have full purple doctrine while braced, and it killed 18 of them. 18 for one Dagger Axe Lancer. It shouldn't even matter if your unit's getting hit from behind, from the front, from the side. One horse, one person on cavalry should not be able to kill that. It could be a fluke, but the fact that it's even a fluke, I'm out. Gotta fix it. You know me. I hate cavalry. Call me a pansy, whatever you want. Bully me in the comments. Tell me to adjust. I just don't like cavalry. I just don't. But hey, on a brighter note, check this out. Survey. We're done. Please go fill it out. You get 3, not doctrines, 3 treatise for it, which is going to give you doctrines. It's huge. It's easy. It takes like 5 minutes. It depends on how much you care, right? Like, fill it out. Make something cool. Talk about your feelings. Let them know how you feel about the game. I love this game. I want to see it progress. I want to see it get better, and I would love to get a bigger player base. That's one reason I'm making content. I want people to come enjoy this game because I want people to enjoy it with. We've got people in the Discord now that are coming and playing games with us. That's amazing. Hop in the Discord with us. I'm always down to play as long as I'm not at work. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get things going. This will be the end of the video. Thanks for stopping by. I know my face cam is dark. It's super dark where I'm at. It's storming right now, and I'm not one of those crazy content creators that has the big halo light in front of me. Oh, what? Hey, how about that? Put my hand in front of me. I'm brighter all of a sudden. How crazy is that? Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting my content. Please fill out this survey. Your opinion does matter. And let's get this game rocking and rolling. Let's get some seasons that we really want to see. I'm not going to be mad at any of the ideas that pop up. Unless there's a lot of cavalry. I'll die on that hill.